Back on the confetti-filled floor here at America Airlines Arena. And Micky Arison, the man who writes the checks here in Miami, has joined us on the set. Eric Spoelstra just called this the toughest series he's ever been a part of. How tough was it for the owner tonight?
Tonight wasn't as tough as Tuesday night. Tuesday night when they pulled out those yellow ropes, that was the lowest low I've felt in a long, long time. And obviously, the NBA, and a lot of fans thought it was over, but the guys didn't. And Ray, Chris Bosh, LeBron, they just made some miraculous plays, and here we are. I wouldn't have believed it with 25 seconds left on Tuesday night.
We talk about this team, and we talk about LeBron being the great player that he is, of course, but you being a great businessman. Pat Riley, you started this whole thing. Is it safe to say that you expected or assumed this when you put all of this together with these different players? Did you think you would have this great of a feeling as you do tonight? Did you expect that?
I think the first time I felt like we had a chance was in '98, '99 when we had Zoe and Tim Hardaway, and we had some pretty good teams, and we lost. This guy's talking in my ear, and I'm not used to this. So.
I don't think you're supposed to hear that.
So that was the first time I felt like we had a chance. But then when Big Fella came to Miami, the feeling that not that you're going to win a championship, because it takes so much, not just great players, but a little bit of luck. Not getting injuries at the wrong time and all those kinds of things. But the feeling that you had a chance was a great feeling. And then to win that first one with this guy was the greatest feeling in the world. And once you have that feeling once, you really want to have it again.
When you, sorry to cut you off. First of all, congratulations, Shalom. Barak Hashem, you didn't know I was Jewish. But anyway, when you purchased a team...
He speaks better Hebrew than I do.
When you purchased a team in '95 and you hired Coach Pat Riley, and Pat Riley has been in charge most of the time. You've been one of those owners that's have sat back and let him do his thing. What gave you that mentality to let Pat run the ship while you just sit back?
Well, that's the way I run my business too. My philosophy is you hire the best people you can hire, and let them do their job. And if they make mistakes and they do a bad job, then we all learn together, and I do the best I can to help them through it and learn. And but in all our businesses, that's my approach. It's not to micromanage people, because you're not going to get great people if you micromanage them. You got to give them the opportunity to do what they love to do. And obviously Pat loves what he does. He loved coaching, and he loves running the franchise. I think obviously he's done a fantastic job. We were talking about Shane, and I'll just tell you a little story, because I thought it was interesting, and it's hard to even believe. I know Shane a long time because my son went to school with him at Duke. They were roommates, and so Nick and had a lot to do with convincing Shane to come down here. And this morning at shoot-around, I was watching Shane, and he'd hit 3 out of 4 threes in Game 6. And I turned to Pat and I said, I know Shane. 1, he's a big game player, and 2, after hitting 3 out of 4 threes, he keeps making them, and he's going to have a big night tonight. And, man, I'm so glad I was right.
Yeah, you called it. And you've got a lot of talented people working for you, and they got the job done again. Back-to-back titles. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Bob Ryan looks back at the... oh, no, Bob Ryan.
Hold on.
What?
Micky just gave us free tickets for Carnival Cruise Lines.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's a deal.
Rick Kamla is up next with the press conference show.